What if all the men on the planet just disappeared? Just like that. No wars, no arguments about the toilet seat being left up, no shouting at the TV during football. A world full of peace? Wait, it's not that simple. Men disappeared and a new era began. Let's imagine what the world would be like if only women remained on Earth. Did you know that in Albania, a woman can live her entire life as a man? Such women are called sworn virgins. If a girl swears to remain a virgin, she's allowed to smoke, wear men's clothing, drink, do heavy work, and enjoy rights available only to men. Some choose this out of coercion. Some do it so they don't have to marry without love. Some do it for freedom. This real-life example shows how absurd and harsh gender boundaries can be. Now imagine that these boundaries no longer exist because there are no more men. With a click, nearly 4 billion men disappear from the planet. This is not just a number, it is a blow to infrastructure. Most military personnel, heavy industry workers, builders, truck drivers, ship captains, engineers, miners, and IT specialists disappear. Yes, Netflix will collapse because there will be no one to repair the servers. In many countries, there is still a list of hundreds of professions that are prohibited to women. Now there is no choice. We will have to do everything ourselves. The world is on the verge of collapse. But women do not give up. Not physically, women will begin to change. They will become more resilient, stronger, and more adaptable. Take, for example, Rihanna Lavelle from Britain. She weighs 52 kilograms, but is capable of moving a car weighing 1.5 tons. Soon, there will be more examples like this. And it's not just about the body, but also about the spirit. There will be a whole generation of female blacksmiths, female miners, and female astronauts. And with that will come new ideals of beauty, new styles, and new cultural norms. More than 90% of violent crimes are committed by men. Without them, the crime rate will plummet. Domestic violence? It will almost disappear. Conflicts, street aggression, shouting, and voice chats. All of this will become a thing of the past. Perhaps for the first time in history, the planet will breathe a sigh of relief. The police will become less in demand, and the army will become a symbol of the past. It will be a completely different type of society. Less aggressive, more focused on cooperation. Women live on average 10 years longer than men. They have a higher pain threshold, better immunity, and a lower risk of heart disease. Without men, hundreds of typically male diseases and syndromes will disappear. A cold with a temperature of 37 will no longer be the tragedy of the century. There will be fewer pharmacies, fewer hospitals, and much less whining. The world will become more resilient, but not eternal. Beauty salons, fashion trends, and Instagram-based standards will disappear along with the pressure to look good. Cosmetics? Only if you want them. High heels? Bye-bye. Currently, only 2% of women consider themselves truly beautiful. In the new world, body positivity will flourish. No comparisons, no ideals, no Photoshop. Everyone will be themselves, and that will be enough. Let's move on to the furry consequences. There are currently about 600 million cats in the world. Without men, and with growing loneliness, every second woman will get not one, but 10. The world will drown in purring. Cats rule the world. Memes become reality. But there is a problem that cannot be ignored. How to continue the human race? Without men, there is no natural reproduction. Yes, there are technologies, cloning, artificial wombs, DNA experiments. But on a mass scale, this is still science fiction. If no scientist finds a solution, humanity faces slow extinction, generation after generation, until there is no one left. So women will have only one generation to rewrite the future. So Nizho is a world without men ideal. Number, just like a world without women. Love, family, friendship, passion, children. All of this requires balance. In nature, everything is arranged in pairs. Humans are no exception. Maybe instead of dreaming of a life without men, it's better to start dreaming of a world where we have finally learned to understand and respect each other?